Hey, hey, Stella. Starting with a dinosaur. It's a good move. And look where we are not, in traffic. Oh, I hope no one be watching. Well, actually, this would be a good thing to watch in traffic. Probably. Yeah, I mean... Have you ever read a magazine in traffic? When you live in Los Angeles, you get really good at that. I remember as a teenager, I read boxing magazines. And yep, as soon as I learned to drive, I learned how to prop a magazine on the steering wheel and read it while driving. Probably on that same freeway that you're looking right down there. That's the 101. Yeah, what you saw is downtown. And this is, of course, the 101 freeway. Of course, 101 freeway. It's probably going to sneak into the frame here. Yeah, right down there, that's the 101 freeway heading north to the Hollywood Bowl. Because when you're on that freeway, you can look to the side, and there you go. It's Hollywood. That really is Hollywood. That's why I filmed my Chompies promo. Oh, so that is the answer. How many rockin' dinosaurs could you fit into a text? I'm going to try to count them real fast. What is that? Is that 30? 25? Well, regardless, hey, welcome back to the Treehouse. Back where we belong, right? In a treehouse. And I'm not kidding. I think we should all try to find a way to live in a treehouse. You know, I'm reading right now The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test by Tom Wolfe. And it's about Ken Kesey and all the people doing acid back when acid was first being discovered. And they found ways to, like, sleep in trees. You just stuff a mattress up there in the branches and sleep on it and just feel lucky. Hey, Infinity, all right, there we go. 101 Freeway cameo, that's what it was. And that is actual science. Rockin' Dinosaur, he participates in actual science. Well, everyone, we got a nice double feature tonight of Soviet animation, ones that I have not seen in a long time, so I do not remember them. I'm going to watch them fresh, in a way, just with you. First one up is called Passion of Spies, and then the second one is called Ball of Wool. And you will like them both, I'm hoping. All right, let me just turn off the lights here. Here we go. Amnesia Cinema, that's what it is. I've never seen that name before. Yefim. Passion of Spies. Oh, I like it. Damn, they opened all the kids' shows in the Soviet Union the same way. Sorry, we have to take mommy and daddy to the wall now. And this is gonna happen.
Boom.
Hey, how did they get the sounds from my head? If you got them, I like that comment. That's a good one.
Boom.
Oh, sorry, folks. Huh. Let's see. Snippy, snippy. It's good. He's got the one sharp one. Oh. Whoa. That's... Oh, look. The walnut test. Good job. Hey, how you doing, Melfi? And Glug Greystone is just quoted the new audiobook Chompies, in case you're wondering.
Go and bring him up.
Huh,
Rush
okay.
out and follow him at the step. Rid up and cross the gate with a stream they're hiding. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Was that English? What are you listening in? Oh, jeez. Ah, nice. Clever. transition. And World War III begins. It was very casual. Oh, almost. Nope. Damn it, that's how my marriage would go. Be a comedy emergency from the government. Huh, famous? Let's see what the plan is here. I mean, that was a very suspicious statue, I have to say. It was a weightlifter statue back there. Oh, wow, you never catch these people. It's so subtle. It's Stampke. Do more of that. Man, how did they not win the Cold War? They had all this set up. Nothing going on here. Nothing going on here. Something going on. Yeah, just counting my millions. Let's see here. Oh yeah, just found this in a guy's ear, and it's half of the thing I need. Oh, good. Ah, okay, plan of moat. I think they overbuilt, if I had to be honest. See, that was not subtle. People could have seen that. Yeah, that's... Now that's clever. That's like the painted tunnel in the Roadrunner cartoons. Now you're supposed to put that on before you get there. Way before, like in your apartment. Oh no, you got toilet photoed. And we thought this was a modern thing for the 21st century. Nope, it was happening back then too. All right, what are you gonna do? Uh-oh. The crowd is confused, but still cheering. fourth generation chauffeur and amateur magician. Oh no! You're right. That is fast. You kidding me with this? Oh, he's making sneaky noises that a duck would make. Oh, see, you set that up in advance. That's perfect. Yeah, tricycle baby, you can do it. This is epic. This is bigger than the chicken fights on Family Guy. This is amazing. How elaborate this chase getting. Oh, no, pivot. Nice, make the last one. Yep. I got him cornered. Going. No, oh! See, that does happen in real life. Cartoon real life. What is that? Real one or a robot? No, it's a real one. Oh! Our hero. I like that. I'm trying to remember. I think this is late 1960s this came out, Farouk. And we got a Yakov Smirnoff quote in the comments. I like that. Baby versus Railroad. It does look Nixon-y, doesn't he? That's true. However, he also looks very... He's sort of like what you consider the prototype hero of a, say, like Soviet hockey team. Real square jaw. Real, like, strong jaw, chin. Beer and soda. Well, what else do you need, right? There we go. It's amazing. Ha! Just like a movie. You know, I watched Lawrence of Arabia last night, and it had an intermission. Although that's tough to come out of an intermission to look at that, someone making that movement with their body. What the? Somehow this is worse than pornography. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, Albert going into a nightclub. What can you say, right? They would just love it if I'd give them one autograph, but nope. I was gonna say top heavy, but I think she's balanced out pretty well, to be honest. Well, that's a pretty attractive offer. Because you worry about that. If you were back in the Cold War, Soviet Union, you'd worry about that. What would be the thing? It would be that strontium, that radioactive little thing. Oh! Hey! Thank you, Spill Monkey. Thank you, G. This is, we got... we got some Soviet animation. We're finding out that the animators of the Soviet Union, regardless of any state interference, they were amazing. Just amazing. The level of satire here is fantastic. Aww. Oh. He saw that though. Yep. I think she got a lot. Probably. Tucked in there. Oh, what is that? Oh, thank you, Paragon Deku. Up above. Oh no, shame. Shame to the traitor. What did... See, if I've had a nightmare about being a traitor, I don't think so. This young guy sleeping on the couch. It's no good. You're either gonna have hair that long, or with your own bedroom, or you're gonna have a nice, neat haircut, and then you could sleep on the sofa. You cannot do both. Remember, that cat is a spy. The cat is a secret dog. Oh. Uh-oh. Is it bad ticking? 40 megaton? Oh, good. Whew. There's a lot of megaton. Huh. Candies? Or is that something like Jenga? Huh. Maybe it was just really tough to get candy back in the Cold War days. Oh, good candy. Ooh. Oh, suave. You just gotta play it smooth. Oh. Yep, play it smooth. That's right. Always do the tie adjust. Kaboom. Whoa. Okay, now it's getting tough to play it smooth because that was concussive. Oh. Huh. See, we forget that when we were babies, that's how we would comprehend the world. We would give full sentences to ourselves of the insult of people being a doo-doo head. See, he gets it. Kuka was the source of that. Conclusion reached, poo-poo head, that is true. Oh, wow, he brought the whole bottle. Oh, man. That actually sounds like a good time, doing a bit of ether. Good one. That's his teamwork. Oh, the official entrance to headquarters. Nice. But I don't know, they should have been a little more subtle with that. Oh, okay. That one. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was that one. It was the Natasha face. Oh, it's top heavy. Sneaky, sneaky. Uh-oh, the cat that's secretly a dog noticed, right? So what's cat gonna do? Oh, cat hard counters. Sidortsev, come on in. Meanwhile, Millionaire is doing his part with the computer, and he's opening the head. So you can do that automatically to have the winch raise up, but you can't winch it. It doesn't automatic. But I like that. See, the funniest thing about this is just the overbuilding it. Like, if you were a 10-year-old making a spy movie, you'd be like, yeah. And then the floor opens up, and then, oh. Oh no, was that the secret chocolate? No, I think it's because they thought it was going to be the bomb.
Oh, he must kill him.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he's been waiting there for so long just for a sub to come by. I feel happy for him. That's a good move. Right, because usually those pools have hours, so you know there's not going to be anyone in it after 10 p.m. Yeah, I think they overdressed. They over-equipmented. Huh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yep. See, what do you do when people start walking backwards like that? Oh, you know what? We never thought about that with all the German U-boats in World War II. We could have just drained the ocean. They'd be all rested on the bottom of the ocean. We'd be all knocking. Oh, we'd use a can opener like Bugs Bunny. Hey, that is a good citizen. Look at that good citizen. He's got all those radiant head beams. Oh, the School for Working Youth. Uh-oh. That looks lecherous. Like they want to feel him up. Oh, this guy's confident. He's confident he can compete. He's a little too confident, I think. Oh, this is like one of those Bollywood movies at the end. Everyone's together and they're happy. And kind of dancing. That is a really bad moonwalk. That's some of the worst moonwalking I've ever seen. They're not even trying to make it look like they're going backwards. Oh, wouldn't that... Is that physically possible, that many people on a motorcycle? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He went woof. All right, yay. That was... I loved that. That was very funny. Let me turn back on the lights here. Hey, everyone, how you doing? All these great comments that were happening during that. You know what's the problem with that one was I got too absorbed. I almost forgot that I'm supposed to be saying things sometimes to it because so many little bits to that. It was wonderful. But I want to catch up with some of the comments here. Oh, let me get this stopped. Boom, now you see the whole treehouse environment. All right, so was the baby an informant? That's a good question. Baby, yeah, well, the baby was, I think, lots of things. Maybe even a robot. I did, you know, so many people with so many things in this. The thing I remembered, though, that the cat was a secret dog, because that amused me. I'd love that. I'd be a cat that's a dog in disguise. I think that's all of our fantasy, all of our narrative fantasy here. I once watched Albert while barreling down the highway. Almost as good as boozing and cruising. I mean, nothing is as good as drink driving. But also nothing is as dangerous and irresponsible as drink driving. Isn't that the great cosmic contradiction? How do we allow that to... How do we smooth that out in our brain? Those two contradictory concepts. Oh, cold kombucha. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now I can point above my head because I'm back on the screen. See, what I do is now we can concentrate on the cartoons. I found out that when I turn off the webcam, the cartoons stream smoother. Oh, another thing, Farouk. Hey, all right. This is fantastic. And thanks again for Blue Puppy last week. One must be careful to save a baby lest one becomes the baby. Ooh, that's deep. Whole bottle of chat bop. Yeah, you know, whatever the word was for ether for them. Chat bop. Actually, ether or chat bop? I like chat bop better for ether, right? Oh yeah, I could have had the buzzer on it with, what's the name, Top Heavy. It was a tandem motorcycle, that was true. The cartoons just too good. They were just too good. The solution is to only drunk drive on a desert highway late at night, miles from civilization. I like it. Because then you could crank up the Bachman Turner overdrive. And I wonder if anyone who just heard me say that group's name remembers who they were. Damn. So let me say something else. You crank up the flock of seagulls, baby. But also there's another way to drink drive, and that is you go out on the salt flats out in the desert. And then, especially at night on a full moon, and you were the only one for dozens of miles around on the salt flats. And then I think it's pretty safe to say you could drink drive, right? Because you can't even flip the car, I don't think, on salt. You just skid. So, but you know, let's keep our drinking to theme parks now that I think about it. Water slide parks especially. BTO is great. All right, there we go, BTO. Hot damn, you see, I keep underestimating you folks. You are the best audience ever. You know BTO. Okay, so now comes the second half of our double feature. Ball of Wool. And this one, very cute, and a whole different style and animation. So let me just turn out the lights. And let's get back to it. Here it is. Ball of wool. Once upon a time, there was a ball of wool. Odres was the guy who originally came up with this story, Ball of Wool. And the designer was, the music is by A. Artemiev. And those people did things. And so did those people. And definitely those people did that and them. The subtitle guy got tired. Wow. It's a little ball of wool. Oh no, come on, you're a peasant, a very poor peasant. You should definitely take that ball of wool. Oh look, ball of wool wants you to take it. Wow. Oh, the wagon tail, I love it. Oh, the details, the textures. Oh. I hope you're able to see this on the stream. Oh, the texture, the fabric. Oh, hot damn. If this were, say, mid-1800s Russia, out in the rural areas, she has just found the most valuable animal possible. She would become the Bill Gates of Russian agricultural areas if she had this thing. I mean, back in 1870. right? Just a little pre-Dostoevsky. Just like for American farms, if you had a creature that made rocking chairs or chewing tobacco, then you'd have the most valuable animal in American 1870s. Because all stereotypes are true, is what we're really saying. Look at this. Oh, through the wall of wool. And now she has a wool house. I feel like this might be the coolest thing I've ever seen. What? Whoa! The black cat of night. Nitty, nitty, nitty. Oh, look. Just knows what you need. And it makes it out of wool. I want a wool house, wool chair, wool pet, wool everything. I know what you mean. I hope these objects still exist somewhere, even if in a box, or whatever is the Russian equivalent of the Smithsonian. Wouldn't it be great for these things to, like that house, to really exist? Oh, I'd love it. I would treasure it. Ooh. Yeah, that's like us. We're looking in, going, wow. Yeah, I agree, Spell Monkey. I think this is probably, it feels so fairy tale-esque, especially the premise of having a magical animal that will do all these wonderful things. But there's always the consequence, the unintended, unforeseen consequence. Oh, good. Okay, he's a foot wiper. That's good. Wow. Yep, just haven't gotten anything in here. Haven't got anything. You just stay nice and quiet. Let me just borrow a little bit of your substance here. Uh-oh. Wow. Wool energy. It's woology. No. Okay. I kind of see what a fairy tale's going here. Just, you got a little too much of the bebop. A little too much flair here. I think you just, yeah. Poor animal. That's a lot of calories. Oh, this is, I love it. I mean, it's the temptation, right? Okay, but that's too much. Ooh, live action. Oh, no. I don't want that little thing to suffer. Don't take, oh, no. All right, now stop right there. No more. Do not take any more from the animal. Please. We all of us in the chat, we are all wanting you to stop right now. And don't look tired. It's tired from making that much. No more. Just put it away. No. Oh no. Oh. Now you were taking the wool that it needed for itself. Whoa. Yeah, I think we're gonna notice that it's wool. Oh look. Oh no. No. Don't do it. You gotta let it grow more or something. No, don't shake it. No. What, is everyone suddenly, what happened? No. How could you do that? Just because everyone's shivering and getting a bit epileptic, you don't need to. No, see what? Of course, you don't. You never kill the magical animal. You never do it. Oh, look, it's all going back onto our little friend. Aha. See, you needed to be symbiotic with it. You couldn't just take it all. No, you had to. Yeah, see, you had to be nice. No. And there, out in the night, lays a little ball of wool for someone else to find. Wow, that was pretty darn amazing, I have to say. And the one comment, I hope those objects still exist somewhere. I mean, one of these days, coming up pretty soon, we're going to be watching some Puppetoons, some of the George Powell things. And I'm going to show you photos of how he made so many multiple models of things, which he then swapped in and out for animation rather than actually bending the little models themselves. And you just watch those and you hope, oh man, I hope those still all exist somewhere. They got it right. What would you do with those? You wouldn't do anything bad to them. Anyhow, well, thank you for joining me for this Soviet animation double feature. Let me just take a look at these last comments here. See. Oh, well, cold-hearted bitch. That was rough. Yeah, okay, she deserves it. I don't know, the all caps, though. That's a lot of exclamation points, though. Maybe, either capitalize or one exclamation point. I feel like I've watched a show where someone kicked a dog. That felt terrible. She killed the golden goose. That is a perfect way to put it. Screw those clowns. You have a bunch of people visiting and touching your house. Automod is put this in quarantine, this message. What was it? What did it say? Said something about ready to kill Russians. But now we got to remember, if we ever find that ball of wool out there in the Russian night of the 19th century, we will be wise. We will say, okay, I want an entertainment center. I want some nice clothes and some nice bedding. But I will handle the walls of the apartment or cabin. That's right, because it'd be out there. Right, 19th century, did they even have apartments? What would they call them back then? Flop houses? Huh. Domiciles? Dwellings. I'll have to look up some Charles Dickens, see what they were called. Let's see, I used ad-permitted term, kill Russians. You know what? They're filtering out the phrase kill Russians, and we meant it in the best way possible. Oh, Glug Greystone says, Chompy's 89 shirt, please. Yeah, you know what? I think that the cover of that audiobook would make a perfect shirt. I will get onto that. And I'll make sure to announce it when I get that whipped up. It'll be on the NeverGotFamous.com. No, don't worry. That was a Kulak family. Hey, poor Kulaks. One of these days, I'll talk about kulakization. You know what? Dekulakization. Actually, dekulakization. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it was real quick. And let me give myself a little music for this. because this is an interesting history lesson here. When they nationalized the economy, they turned it into kind of a state economy after the Russian Revolution, right? 17-ish or so. Well, what they needed to do is they needed to deprivatize the farms. Farms were all private ownership. Now, here's the thing about farms is that out in the Russian countryside, all these farms were owned generation after generation by these families, and holding on to that farm was your only guarantee of like food and shelter, because there was no safety net, right? So, however, in some of these villages, some people who owned farms, they also had employees, of course, right? What I guess in this country we would call sharecroppers. And there was a lot of envy in these villages for people who were the landowners, people who owned farms, and sometimes people owned more than one farm. Well then, what would happen is in these villages, they would denounce the owners of some of these bigger farms as people who were anti-state. And that would initiate the state coming in and taking possession of these farms. But that was also part of the state plan as well. So it went a couple ways. It went through some people in the village accusing you, the farm owner, of being unpatriotic. And then also they just, they can't really have private landowners out there. So the thing that was amazing, and I say amazing in the most tragic way possible, is when they would show up to these family farms and just try to kick the family off and say the farm is no longer yours. It was so incomprehensible to some of these farmers who had just owned this farm for so long that some of them actually died on the spot. It's true, if you look in your history, they just popped. Their comprehension of the world and their outrage and their indignation just, when they say that you could die of a broken heart, you could die of a completely demolished worldview and the sadness that comes from it. I don't know if we could ever comprehend what it would be like to lose a possession of that kind, where it's the only thing. It'd be like losing your planet, I suppose. Anyhow, so that was dekulakization, and you can look it up on Wikipedia, I think. I think they actually have the phrase dekulakization as a subject category. All right, shirts. Sorry, suddenly I'm switching to t-shirts for something called Chompy's 89, and somehow feels a little trivial. But let me just take a look. Using civil division for the state's benefit. Well, that whenever you set up an all-powerful state, what you do is you, of course, you give that temptation to people who are like, if you've got someone who's above you, and this, of course, happens over and over in our, where is it? Yes, of course, over and over in our movie, get over here, in our favorite movie, Death of Stalin, where if you find there was someone above you, and of course this happens in other countries, right? It's just there was such an efficient mechanism for doing it in the Soviet Union, which is someone above you. You could simply denounce them as being someone who is ideologically unsound, and they would vanish from their position. I mean, maybe it wasn't that easy. I don't know. That was kind of the fear, that people wouldn't cancel culture. People would start using it to get rid of people who are above you in an organization. All you have to do is find a way to get them canceled. Maybe you move into their spot. Ball of Wool is based on a poem. Oh, got it. A Soviet Jewish poet who wrote in Yiddish and worked primarily for children. Thank you for looking that up. I love this music, but hate the evil we're talking about. I feel exactly the same way. You know what? For that song, for that music, I'm not going to talk about things of that kind anymore. Anyhow, happening in China now. Oh, I could see that. The canceling, basically body snatching. Huh. That's another way to think of it. Anyhow, folks, sorry to, you know what? Damn it. It was too much of a downer. I got an idea. Why don't we wrap this up with something with hippos? That's it. It was too sad. We need a hippo. We need a singing teacher hippo. Let's do this. Let's, you know, what can we do about, who doesn't like hippos? I agree, right? Yeah, dekulakization was very, very excessive and prevalent. So that's why it's historically of great note. So singing teacher, how you doing? I would like to learn to sing. I am a hippopotamus, but you know what? We all got to be something, right? Now you teach me to sing. I swear I got money. I swear as a hippo I have money. All right, we want a hippo for Christmas. Let's do it. Let's all get a hippo for Christmas. Okay, no, okay, now listen. So, it's something more like this, please. Oh, okay, no. It's, okay, it's better, maybe. Up, see, up like that. You want to hold that note. You want to hold it. No, pay attention. Hippo, come here. I'm doing this for you. Look, you're paying for this, hippo. I hope you're paying for this. And now, hippo, do it. Come on. Well, no, you you took that. I need that back. No, it's, don't eat the piano teacher. Okay, good. Hippo's easily distracted. I think this person, if you don't sing hippo, you can make this person very sad forever. Please. Oh, you almost had it. No! Just like the way Kermit keeps getting eaten. Oh. And some hippo posterior. Oh! Hey, problem solved. Here we go, baby. Perfect. And Beethoven agrees. It was a way to solve the problem. Well, that teacher's taken that very, very well, I have to say. All right. Well, folks, that was just, we had to have a little bit of fun after talking about dekulakization. Anyhow, folks, well, thank you for joining me on the Treehouse tomorrow night, 6:30 Pacific. Tuesdays have been bad for the internet connection. However, let's try some freaky ass game and have it be puzzly, and we'll try to solve it together. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Love having you in the Treehouse. These are my favorite things to do in the whole world, and I do several different things, but this is the favorite one, hanging with you in the Treehouse and showing these things. It's the greatest thing ever. I hope we do this Mondays for the rest of our life. All right. See you tomorrow night, folks. Bye-bye. And click.